Here on this rocky stretch of the Atlantic, legends of pirates and shipwrecks and once-in-a-lifetime storms. In the 1800s, brave sea captains charted these sometimes treacherous waters, seeking to amass fortunes. A lucky many made it home, but here in Beverly, one particular sea captain did not. And it is believed that his widow still remains here, waiting for her beloved sea captain to come home, beyond the boundaries of time and mortal existence, holding a vigil in what is now Winthrop Hall. I'm Brian Courtemanche, Library Director at Endicott College and something of a paranormal scholar. At Halloween, many claim that the veil between the earthly realm and the spirit world is very thin, and that things walk among us that should long be at rest. So join me on a shadowy sojourn as we explore the mystery of Winthrop Hall. She's known as the Pink Lady, or the Lady in White, or the Lady in Blue. Often, she's simply called the Lady of Winthrop Hall. Whatever color she's chosen, it's reported that when the light is just right, the Lady of Winthrop Hall makes herself known. She's often been seen walking along the veranda before disappearing into the fog that rolls off these waters. I say walking, but that is something of a misnomer. Eyewitnesses describe the phantom as having no legs, nothing but thin air below her torso, yet somehow our mysterious lady gets around her former home just fine. She'll approach a startled onlooker, have a face-to-face moment, as if wondering who they are, or perhaps searching for a face that's long been lost to the sea, then simply wisp away like a bit of ocean fog. But who is the Lady of Winthrop Hall? What happened to fix her to this earthly location? Back in the 1800s, Winthrop Hall was a grand oceanfront estate, known then as Thistlewood. It supposedly belonged to Captain John Thistle. And with all those lookouts fronting the Atlantic, Thistlewood was a home made for a sea captain and his wife. He could watch the weather and the waves, and she could watch her husband as he shipped out and await him each time he returned home. But the life of loving a seafaring man is a dangerous prospect. He is bound by the call of a fickle and far more dangerous mistress, the sea herself, and he must heed that call to make his living. Over the years, many Endicott alumni have reported seeing the Lady of Winthrop Hall, still making her rounds, forever waiting and watching anxiously for her husband's return. There are reports that the Lady of Winthrop Hall is very protective of her home. Even if you don't see her making her rounds about the estate, she can still make her influence felt around the house. So much so that this painting is often found hanging upside down, attributed to her ghostly hands. We don't know why she does this. Perhaps it's a personal ritual, a little something between her and her long-gone husband that will hasten Captain Thistle's return from a watery grave. So if you happen to be the kind of person living in Winthrop Hall who might turn a painting right side up again, don't be surprised if the lady stops by your room to rearrange the furniture to teach you a lesson. And as we contemplate what may be happening in Winthrop Hall, here's another fun fact for you. Endicott alum and New York Times best-selling novelist Sylvia Moreno Garcia used to work as a resident assistant in Winthrop Hall. Her books are inspired by the kind of paranormal lore and Gothic legend that still surround Winthrop and several other haunted locales at her alma mater. In a recent interview with Endicott's Soundings magazine, Sylvia said, "I don't believe in the supernatural, and I especially don't believe in the supernatural in that dorm." I'm not sure how the Lady of Winthrop Hall would feel about that.